Hi everyone, welcome back to another video here in our channel. Today we are joined by, oh my god, it's Benny Cristo from the Czech Republic.
What's up, guys? Thank you for the mention of. Oh my God, that's nice. That's nice.
Of course, that's why we're here to talk about you and your song. um, just have to start by asking, how are things going now? It's a pandemic, the world is crazy. You just want to know everyone's okay.
Yeah, I think it's the world's crazy, but like slowly people are like getting ready and hoping again, which we did like last summer. We're hoping that we're gonna have as much freedom as possible. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean. This just
Absolutely.
it came down to us hoping for more freedom because we can't really revolutionize against the rules because we know that precautions are necessary. So we're hoping for more freedom. We got to the point where we're like, oh my God, please let us have more freedom. It's
Yeah,
funny. It's a fun thing to think about.
it is really. And it's slowly we can see the finish line in the far, far distance now.
Yeah, you can like us
Yeah.
here in Czech Republic. We always see it and then it just like kind of like disappears. We're like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I can see. No, fake
Yeah.
news.
It's been a marathon, not a sprint this time.
Yeah.
But Benny, you seem like a very versatile man with so many passions in life. Can you tell us who is Benny Cristo in a nutshell?
In a nutshell.
Hmm.
Woo! Yeah, I think you kind of said it. I think he's just a guy who likes to experience, life, likes to have fun, likes to, learn new things, and uh, kind of explore his, possibilities and like his abilities in general. Like what am I actually capable of doing? What can I actually achieve? Like how far can I get if I try this? If I try that? How will I do if I try Eurovision? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's just like just thinking about it. I always like think about shit, and then I'm like, I really want to know, like, how I would do, like, if I put my mind into it. So that's kind of guy that I think I am. I guess.
sounds good.
And in 2020, you won the national selection in the Czech Republic, and you got another chance this year. What has the past year been like, and what have you been up to?
Well, yeah, 2020 was definitely like the most interesting year. Definitely, but I think for everybody, you know, either in the bad way or in the good way, it was definitely interesting. Like I don't think anybody was ever thinking that such a thing could happen. Like we've been all like, watching the first news, we were like, well, that's crazy. Well, they're crazy. They have, look at them. They have like, walls in the cabs and stuff. That's crazy. They're overdoing it. And then we all got into it, So I think it was very, very challenging, in many ways. A lot of people didn't adapt. A lot of people, got sick. A lot of people lost, either their loved ones or, their businesses that they've been working on for like their whole life and stuff. So in between all of that, you do what you can do. Like you focus on what you can focus. I've been working on myself, working on like my meditation, my inner peace, working on all of the projects that I started and thought I'm gonna once finish, but I never really touched it. And if this wouldn't happen, I would never finish the projects that I did. So either if it's either my or like reconstructing my house, finishing the projects with the companies that I always wanted to do and stuff. There's like so many things that I managed to do in this sense. So it's been really like refocusing, rethinking the life, and just like taking new approach to many things.
It's good to hear.
But we have to talk about the song. Can you tell us the story behind it and how it came to life?
The story of the song, because we like after Kemama was canceled for obvious reasons, as all of the participants had to like basically make new songs. I was supposed to submit 3 different songs, out of which the national jury, would pick the one that is going to be for Eurovision 2021. And so I had like one song I had like ready, especially like working for Eurovision. Then I had another song in progress, and then there was Oh My God. And Oh My God originally was created actually in my living room with my friend Philip Vilcek, who's not just the bass guitar player for a different band, John Wolfhooker, but he's also an amazing producer. So we were just like our session. We were just like, yo, let's let's make a track. And I was in the kitchen. I was just like, I came to Philip. I'm like, yo, how about we make a beat that has this like in a chorus, just like this kind of a like melody and just like funky kind of. He's just like, okay, hold my beer, and he's just grabbed a guitar, just like started like putting it all together and just like created like this epic song out of it, and then or started creating this epic song, and then fast forward, we have a deadline, and I'm supposed to submit 3 songs, and I only have 2, and I'm like, what if we submit this song as well? And he's just like, yeah, you think this is like enough for it? I was like, yo, it doesn't really matter, bro. It's like it's the only song that I've been working on recently, and it's the most like up-to-date song because I'm basically just talking about like what's happening right now. What is more accurate than like the actual situation of my mind? So we just finished it and submitted it as well, and it actually won. So it was never intended for Eurovision. Otherwise, like, I don't know, the lyrics might have been like slightly, more like broader. This was literally just me just talking to another person in quarantine, like, yo, don't worry about it, just come by. I don't care what you've been up to. I don't care. Yeah, we all gain weight. We all done stupid shit. Just like, yo, you want to see it? You want to see me or not? What's up? So it's more like a fun song. It's just like a invitation to chill with another person. That was kind of the message. It's nothing like Kimama, because Kimama was intended. Kimama was just like, I was like, yo, I'm gonna show them who I am. I'm gonna I'm gonna let them know. I'm gonna let the world know who's Benny. And then they're like, yo, so Kimama's canceled. I'm like, God damn it, they'll never know. Anyway, so then I just submitted a fun song now. So that's the situation. But then again, I'm happy that I get to perform, so it's what it is.
Love that.
It's a really fun song, and the refrain is really sticking on the brain. So it's a great song. Congratulations with that.
Thank you very much. You know what? Like, I don't even like. It's very nice to hear it, and I'm thank you for that. But it's just like there's like so many opinions, that get to you. Even if I'm really trying hard to like protect myself from like negative opinions, not because I can't take it, but simply because like I'm tired of it. I've been doing music for quite a while in here, and then you basically enter a different market and like different opinions and stuff, and then you have people that are polarized with like the last year's entry versus this year's entry, what is bad, what is worse and stuff. So you get lost in comments and lost in like the perception of the song. So you're like and then somebody says it's good, and you're like, thank you. But I just still like
Is that like a new thing for you? You think that people have so many opinions about your song or your music?
It's just like you're used to certain opinions that and then you have your audience, and you've been working with these people. You've been basically raising them to know your music for 10 years, so you already you don't have to explain yourself that much, and then you enter different people who just like, okay, who's this guy? And then this guy goes Afro pop, like last year, and then they're like, what the hell, who are you with this song? And it's not even up to these standards and stuff, and you should revamp it. And you're like, oh fuck, what is a revamp? What's a revamp? I'm asking everybody, like, yo guys, my team. I'm like, yo, my team, I don't know what's happening, but we should do a revamp. I don't even know what's revamp, but like so many, like I've been reading these comments, and it's just like there's like thousands of comments saying revamp, and I'm like, we should revamp it. And I'm like, yo, what's revamp? Just add a little something, make the song thicker towards the end, just like make it bigger, and like just revamp it. I'm like, oh my god, fuck, okay. So I guess it's the Afro song. Why don't we just go to Africa and revamp it? With the proper vampers,
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's go. So I'm just kind of finding myself, trying to understand all of this.
Yeah.
And over to your music video, because your music video has so many parts, and it's so many scenes from different iconic movies. Do these characters or movies mean anything to you personally? And can you tell us about the process of making the music video?
Mm-hmm. So music video was shot by Jan Strak, who is like a well-respected director here in Czech Republic. He came up with the idea of doing different kinds of like famous scenes from like notorious songs or movies, or like from pop culture movies. And so he had some movies that he wanted to have in there. I had some movies that I wanted to have in there. We combined it. I threw away some movies that I thought that nobody's gonna know or they're too complicated to understand. And this is what we came up with. There's a couple of things that I really wanted to have in there. And I think the ones that are worth mentioning and that are probably like necessary for understanding, as you were asking, is probably like the scene where we are all like pitch our pen to the main actress, which is a scene from a movie called Hitch, starred by Will Smith. I chose that movie because Will Smith was my childhood hero, and like he managed to, in that movie, he managed to be cool and at the same time make fun of himself in like all kinds of ways. So I really like that. In that particular scene, I'm not playing Will Smith though. I'm playing the guy that he was advising, which is a white guy. So that's like kind of that's the contrast that I like adding to it. There is a very fun part which I love the most. It's my favorite one. It's from a movie called Lady and the Tramp. It's basically a cartoon movie from like back in the days. Like a new generation of kids probably will never know what it is, but it's just like one dog that is very posh. She's like a lady dog. She's beautiful. And she's like from a nice family. They take care of her. And then there's the tramp, who is just like this poor dog. He's basically outcast. He's living on the streets, but he somehow manages to make that the life with him special to the girl, although he's like penniless in the dog world. So that's something that I really like the fact that he like with nothing he manages. He has this friend in like Italian restaurant, and he makes like the best spaghetti for him and the lady, and he prepares a table for them, and just makes it like a posh dinner. This is the kind of stuff that I love. I love stories like that, and I always love the underdogs, which the definition of underdog. like, oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! That's actually he's the definition of underdog.
Yeah.
That's so deep.
We just had an epiphany here.
Yo, I was just like,
I need to write that down.
Yeah, I have to write it. Give me a second. I'm writing it down. Underdog. Biggest story of underdog ever. Anyway, so that, wow, that's that. And then there is what's also important is Forrest Gump. Obviously, it's something that like a lot of people should know. And I think when we were talking in the beginning, I said like, who's Benny Cristo? I just said he's kind of guy who like loves to take opportunity and just like does everything and just doesn't really think that much forward. I don't like if you ask me where do you see yourself in 5 years, I'm gonna be like,
Somewhere.
I don't know. I don't know, somewhere. Like if I know where I'm gonna be in 5 years, something is wrong with me. Like you know what I mean? I hate planning too much. But Forrest Gump, it's just kind of like I'm not saying that I'm like he's a legend, but like that character that just like then one day I just started running. I just kept running.
Yeah.
And one day I just started doing ping pong. Got really good at ping pong. It's like, I love it. I love it. I think that's how people should think. Like you find love or interest in something, then you just try to do it as good as possible. Why not? Why would you do it to suck at it?
I want to ask something. I want to ask the scene in the music video where you reach your hand out through the TV to grab the girl's hand. Where's that from?
Oh no, that's us pulling her into the story basically. So it's before the movies start. So before all of the movies from the scenes from the movie start, I have to drag the main actress into this process. So basically, me reaching out through the TV is me taking her into all of these movies that we're gonna be witnessing. So that only part is something that was not really necessarily a movie related, but you could technically think of it as a scene. Now that I'm thinking, bro, guys, by the way, with you, I'm finding out so many things. Like. It could be from a movie. It could be from a movie, Circle. The Circle, it, like the horror movie Circle.
Yeah, or The Ring, as well. It's like probably The Ring. Or...
Yeah,
I
ring
don't
or
know.
circle. It's like
Yeah.
a horror movie where you look at the TV and then
Yeah.
like there's the Samara that like all the
The girl
creepy
that
girl who's
comes
just like you
out.
can't see her face.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
She's like
yeah.
this, and like just like she's like crawls, from a TV, you know. So it's like it's really scary, but she gets out of the TV.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I could be that horror movie kind of
The
scary
opposite
person
one.
that grabs, but not intentionally. But
Yeah. Well, you see, the reason that we're asking is because I think Norway's most famous band, AHA, was very popular in the 80s. They had the music video from Take On Me, their biggest hit, where they pulled the hand out of, I think it was a TV, to pull the girl into the story. So we were wondering if that was the inspiration behind that.
nice. Well,
Yeah.
then you know what? Let's just say that I'm paying respect to that. I didn't think,
Okay.
obviously I'm joking, but
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I think if you wanna drag somebody into a storyline that is like movie related and like it's happening in a TV, that's probably what you're gonna go into. So, one of my very good friends once said, "You can't reinvent the wheel." Like there's certain things that once they are discovered, or once somebody's doing it, it's just gonna be happening.
Yeah.
Can't really make it in a different way. You can, but like we didn't.
Yeah. Creatively, you seem very innovative in the things you do, like QR codes and VR glasses and everything. Where do you get your ideas from? What's your inspiration?
It's my main inspiration is I always wanted to be different because I grow up being different, and it just like kind of worked for me. Like since I was a child, I was always that different kind of kid. I always had something different. I always, being it a skin color, being it like origins, being it, the stuff that I like to do. I like to jump, I like to do like weird shit. Sorry for the shit. And then I said, fuck, oh my god, oh.
That's fine. That's fine.
So if you're growing up, can you imagine? Like I'm gonna say a word and then I fix it with a worse one. Like,
Yeah.
but there I am, growing up, just always trying to be different, always trying to be somebody else. And then once you get to be an artist, which is a form of expression of yourself, I think you are portraying the character that you were raised as, or you are as a person. So if I'm somebody that always likes to do something different, then as an artist trying to like express myself, I'm probably not going to be happy if I'm going to be copying somebody, or if I'm going to be doing something that somebody's already done. So I'm always going to be trying to do something different or new, or be innovative in something, and it's not always going to work. Somebody's going to pop a hand out of a TV first. Sometimes it's just going to happen.
Yeah.
But but that's the risk you're taking, but you always have to try to to do stuff first. So that's what I'm doing.
It's very inspirational.
And Rotterdam is now just a few weeks away, and we would like to know if you can reveal something about your stage performance. What can we expect?
I can reveal something about myself. I am I hate trailers. I hate movie trailers. Like I'm the only person. If you go to the cinema with me, I'm the kind of person who I have headphones, like the noise canceling headphones. We're gonna sit in the music or in the theater, in the cinema, with all of the friends, everything. We're gonna sit down. And everybody's gonna be like 15 minutes early to watch all of the trailers, obviously, and you don't want to break the party, so you come with them. Then I definitely don't want to see the trailers because they show you everything, and then there's nothing to look forward to. So I close my eyes and I put the headphones on and I just let it all go, so that like when I see the movie, I have my first impression is just that. Now, why am I saying it? Even if I tell you the slightest, I'm gonna tell you, oh, we're gonna have the greatest costume, and then what you're gonna do in your head, like that's how brain works. It's just like it's like reading a book. If you're reading a book, it's always better than the movie because it's feeding off your imagination. Now, if I tell you, we're gonna have the greatest costume, it's gonna be like this. You're gonna imagine it the best way possible, and then you're gonna see my actor. You're gonna be like, oh fuck, what it's gonna be figure somehow this one's gonna be. Well, he said that the dancer is gonna be incredible, but like this is quite, I don't know. It's just like, oh, he said that he's gonna have the sickest background, but it's pretty basic. So what I'm trying to do is just like, I'm not gonna tell you anything. I want to tell you it's gonna be the worst. It's gonna be so bad. Don't even watch it.
Everyone is just going to say, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, oh my god!
Like, do this, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna do my best. I wanna surprise you as much as possible, and just like I said, I'm trying to do things the best way possible, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do my best, and it's either gonna work or it's not gonna work. I've lost many times in my life. I don't care that much, but I definitely want to put up a show.
We're excited.
If my team was right now with me, they'll be like,
Yeah, stop it now. On your path to Eurovision 2021, because you've had a year now, what has been the most fun experience you got to do as the Czech representative?
The most fun. You know what it is? Oh, I know. I wanted to say that. Yeah, I wanted to. You know what? By the way, I wanted to say something super cheesy, like, "Oh my god, I love the the everything about it." Just like the whole process and stuff, which is true. Like training for it and stuff. All of that is fun and stuff. But there was one highlight, and that is like we were supposed to record reactions for when somebody's voting for you.
Yeah.
Like when somebody's voting for you through the application, like if they vote once, you have a like certain video will play. They vote second time, a different video will play. So you already know my character a little bit, so you can tell like it's not gonna be anything normal. Like it's just gonna be stupid. But we were thinking like, how stupid can we get? Because like I'm a funny. I want to say I'm funny because that just implies that I'm funny, which to some people I might not be. Some people might be like, you're actually super not funny, bro. You're over not funny. So, but I definitely like fun. Yeah. So I like to subjectively put my fun into this video, but I think like we went overboard in so many ways. Like we had to cut it out because there was this one thing where they wanted me to say if you wanna, thank you for voting, if you want to vote again, click the something below me, like you click the link below me and stuff, but it just sounded like below me too much. So and I just couldn't get away from it. And they were like shooting, and they were like, yeah, so Ben, right now focus. And I was like, click the link below me, and they were like, and so I was like, okay, sorry. Click the link below me. And I was like, we totally didn't make it happen. Like it totally like just got into it. So we sent it. So there's nothing else. Like it's gonna happen, and like somebody's gonna be like, "I vote for this nigger." Oh, sorry, for this guy. No. I'm making fun of it. Okay, but yeah, we vote for this guy, and he's gonna be like, "Yo, thank you, below me," and people are gonna freak out. That was definitely the funniest thing, like recording these reactions, because I'm recording reaction for a potential that might never happen, and I'm like, and they're like, yo, so what if they vote 5 times? You're like, show us the reaction for when somebody votes 5 times, and I'm like, you're crazy. Like, why the fuck would you vote for me 5 times? Are you crazy? Why would you do that to yourself? Like, isn't there anything better to do? Like, I was just making fun of it the whole, like, from the beginning to the end. So that one I think might be the highlight. Definitely. It's like non-stop fun. For me, at least, I was laughing. But,
and if you could pick one of this year's artists to collaborate with in the future, which one would it be and why?
Probably Daddy Freyr from Iceland. Because it just seemed like super, like it just seemed like a super cool dude. It just like seemed it's my kind of energy. Like you already like said, like I already said, I like fun, and like their video from last year, it was just like I was dying. I was like such a cool humor. I was like, okay, I vibe with it.
Yeah. And in Rotterdam, apart from being on stage representing your country, what do you look forward to the most about going there?
I heard we're gonna be locked in a hotel room or in a hotel in which nobody else is, not even another contestant. So it's just us in there.
Oh.
So I look forward to
Below me.
below me. Yeah. 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 Probably just different
I'm
websites,
sorry,
you know,
but-
related. No, it's just all kinds of websites related to this, you know, to this amazing sentence, you know, blowme.com, you know, lonelybutfunny.com. Yeah, it's not gonna be anything super fun, but yeah, just gonna you know, work on the staging, work on the show, you know, prepare for it. Not everything has to be, you know, like super fun, so I'm not expecting anything super funny in a hotel room in a hotel in which we're gonna be by ourselves. But then again, if you are around good people, you can have fun anywhere. So that's definitely what I'm gonna be trying to do.
I hope you get a fun experience at least.
Yeah. And at last, the Eurovision fans won't be able to share the experience with you in Rotterdam. But can you please send a greeting to everyone who will be watching from home?
What's up, guys? I'm sorry you can't be there, obviously. Yeah, I hope you're gonna enjoy it. I am gonna enjoy it, definitely. I'm gonna have fun. I hope you will, you know, receive as much positive energy as I will try to channel through this stupid body of mine. And yeah, have fun. Don't be too critical because we're just humans. Stuff can happen. And yeah, keep loving. Peace. I don't know.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us today, Benny. And we hope you will have a great night and good luck with tonight's pre-party. We wish you all the best in Rotterdam in May, and we send a lot of love from Norway.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Norway. Thank you so much for having me, and thank you for amazing questions and amazing energy that you guys had.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much for the funnest interview ever, I think.
I think I laughed on a six-pack now. So
Yeah.